Welcome back to Pepivo's tutorial series. I am Vikram, and in this video I will be talking about what is email bounce and what are the types of failure you receive before email bounces and types of bounces. So before getting started, I would recommend to check the link in the description which might help you out to learn about email bounce and many more stuff related to bounces. Let's start with a scenario where you have built a campaign and you are planning to send out those email to multiple and you check that 10 to 15 emails out of 10 to 15 emails about 60 to 70%, that is 8 to 9 emails are bounced even though that email IDs are valid. So why this bounce occurred? And the second part, due to this email bounces, the the worst case is your domain is getting hampered here, and the recovering of those domain reputation is quite challenging. So in this tutorial, we will check out what is email bounce, how these email bounces can hamper your domain reputation, and what kind of email bounces exist. So let's begin with an email bounce. So whenever you send out an email and those emails are rejected by an recipient's email server and automated message is sent to an original sender, that is the one who has sent that email. So this is an single email bounce, and email bounces directly hamper your domain reputation. The less number of email bounces, the higher your domain reputation is. So these email bounces are much more than an email failure. So email failure and email bounces and rejections are all of different. So let's find out and understand what different types of failure occurs while email bounces. So basically there are two types of failure: asynchronous failure and synchronous failure. Asynchronous failures are usually when an email is sent to an recipient. The recipient servers don't reply in a real time that your email is invalid, or you have the email sent by an sender is bounced and not accepted by the recipient. They wait for some time, and after a few hours or few minutes or few days, they send out an automated message saying that the email has been bounced. Whereas asynchronous email failures are real-time failures. As soon as the email is sent out and the email has not reached to the recipient's MX server, they will automatically shoot out an bounce that this email might be an invalid or this email doesn't exist anymore. So these are the two types of email failures. When we come to an bounce, there are five steps where when an email is sent out. The first step is in connection. So as you can see, I have divided the email bounce in SMTP stages 1 to 5. So let's consider step by step, and stage let's consider stage 1 for that step. So whenever an email is sent, the initial step is in connection. So when your email is dropped or failed, check out the connection first, whether your sender email server is properly connected over the network and is able to telnet and recipient's server. The second part might be your domain reputation. Your domain might have been listed in some RBLs or DNSBLs, that is domain name server blacklists. And the second part pointer might be the recipient server might be overloaded, due to which temporarily it can't handle your email, or it is not able to receive your email. The third might be non-existence of the email address. The actual email address might be invalid email address which doesn't exist in reality. The second step is after the connection is made up, when while SMTP email is sent, the first command is HELO, that is hello or ELO, while delivering an email. So this makes sure that your email address is proper and the domain address is very proper, so that it makes a connection to your domain. The third part is mail from, and similarly recipient to address. So they check out whether the mail from is properly listed in an authentic source of domain names. Similarly, recipient to, whether they exist or there are few layers that need to be crossed, that is an corporate, if it's an corporate email address, then the corporate server has number of filters. Do all those filters are satisfied? And the fourth and the last is type of data command that send out the actual email body. Now, what are types of email bounces? In general, there are only two types of email bounces: soft bounce and hard bounce. Uh, the most common is soft bounce is referred as a temporary failure, and hard bounce is referred as an permanent failure. Similarly, you can divide it as asynchronous email failure is a soft bounce, and synchronous email failure is a hard bounce. Whereas soft bounce is something whenever you send an email and a soft bounce has occurred, you can again retry by sending it again to the recipient, and there might be some the email might have got bounced due to some temporary issue which might be solved later. So this is one type of soft bounce, which includes or which has the scenarios like an email message is too large, the mailbox recipient server is full, the domain does not exist in reality, the email server is down, or the configuration of the mailbox is wrong, your email ID might be blocked at some level of filters, or the email does not meet the recipient's policy. Similarly, for hard bounce, these are the permanent failures, and which has only three major rules or major set of rules that need to be satisfied. If your mail is hard bounce, then that email ID or that email address doesn't exist. Second part is email address is invalid, and third part is recipient has blocked you as a sender. For this video, I hope you might have understood what is email bounce and what are the types of failure and what kind of bounces exist in reality. Still, if you are confused, and you can anytime visit the link in the description. You can anytime visit the link in the description and check out this detailed tutorial. Thank you for this video.